Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ, and we have here a bit of a different video, an unboxing video. I've never done an unboxing video before. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. But I've decided to go and treat myself to something new. You haven't seen I'm sure you've seen my face before, but if you haven't, there is other videos. So I'm not going to show you my face this video. But this is what I've been using for the last sort of nearly 700 videos. It's a Roxio Game Capture HD Pro. Very useful. It came in very handy. It's done its job well. It's worked. Clear my voice. It's worked every day now for nearly a year of doing it. Very hard worker. But it's getting a little bit temperamental now. It's starting to error itself. It's starting to error and blue screen. Whoops! It's starting to error and blue screen the computer. It's starting to just generally mess up, slow down a little bit. So I've decided to go ahead and get the Elgato Capture HD, which is a bit of a step up from the Roxio there. This, at the time when I started my channel, was awfully expensive. It's now come down a lot in price. I spent, from Amazon I got it from, I spent £128 something, but that's because I done next day delivery because I wanted to get it here really quickly, because I'm not very patient when it comes to those things. I can't get into the box, damn it. But I think the actual game capture itself was about £110, or maybe 120, something along those lines. Really good price, actually. It's the same as the Roxio was when I first got that, but this was close to £200 at the time, so it's definitely worth getting it. This is now the box here, so we've got at the top, perfect for next gen, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One there, which is great for most of you. The reason why I'm doing this sort of video is because I know that a lot of you are trying to start your own channels up, so maybe this will help a little bit. So we've got on the back here an English and French equivalent, so your technical specifications for this, I'm sure you know what it does. You know, it records the footage from your Xbox or PlayStation or whatever you want, really. But your specifications is you're going to need a USB slot 2.0 in your computer. Obviously, it records PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox 360, as well as PlayStation 3 via an unencrypted HDMI. I'm not sure if you know about that, but PlayStation 3, you actually need to sort of get around the HDMI. PlayStation 3 actually protects its HD footage, which is a little bit frustrating. I think PlayStation 4 had that until very recently as well. So, you're going to need, obviously, HDMI cable, which comes with it. We'll go through that in a minute. The supported resolutions are 1080p in 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second, which maybe we can do some 60 frames per second stuff. Now, the old Roxio couldn't do that, couldn't do 60 frames per second, but it'll also do your 1080i, 720p, and all the way down to 240p. The dimensions are 73mm by 24mm by 109mm. And it weighs 142 grams or 5 ounces, which is actually really good. It's a little bit heavier, I think, than my Roxio, but it just feels like it's been made a little bit better. So at the bottom here, we've got what we'll find inside it, which is the Elgato Game Capture HD, a quick start guide, HDMI cable, a USB cable, a PlayStation 3 cable, I messed that up, and a component adapter as well. So apparently, it looks like it's hinting that I can just slide this out somehow. Let's have a go. There's nothing else really on the box. I should show you the console itself. Let's get that out of the way. I'll put that down there. Okay, so on the box here, we have Game Capture HD, and inside there it is. There's the toy. That's the piece of equipment that we're all interested in. Whoops. I just got the cardboard stuck. There it is. So I've got hiccups as well. On one side, we've got the HDMI and the AV in. Whoops, I just kicked something underneath the chair. And on the other side, we've got HDMI out and USB. Wrapped in a nice cellophane, keeps it nice and neat and nice and clean. I'll probably take that off, though, because it's going to be a little bit more slippery. So this is what the Roxio had. The Roxio had the HDMI in where my finger is and thumb. And then it had the AV cables as well as HDMI. When on the new Elgato Game Capture HD, it just has an AV in as one input, as the one round input, which is nice. A lot less cables to worry about. As you can see, it's a lot smaller. So the width is a lot smaller, and it's even thinner than the Roxio. Doing a bit of a comparison here as well. But yeah, the weight, it's got a really nice weight to it. It's not like stupidly heavy, but it doesn't feel tackily, cheaply light either, which is really nice. Yeah, I like it. Looking good so far. And then serial code on the bottom. So in here we've now got a quick start guide, a couple of quick start guides by the looks. Can't get the other one out. There we go. So this, yeah, it's basically just telling you how to set it up to your PlayStation 4, your Xbox One, your Xbox 360, and then your PlayStation 3 is on the bottom half of the sheet, because that is a little bit different. I don't record from PlayStation. I do have PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Xbox 360, but as far as the PlayStation stuff goes, I don't really go on it too much. I've been on it a few times, but they're my girlfriend's consoles. We've got all four, but I stick to Xbox and she sticks to PlayStation most of the time, and then the other sheet is exactly the same. So let's have a look at the cables inside here. I'm very interested in the PlayStation 3 one. So yeah, I'm getting excited. I like opening new things. The smell of this new thing is like a new book. It's really, really nice. I think this is the PlayStation lead. I think. Let's have a look at it. Let me try and open it up. I hope the noise isn't coming through the microphone. There we go. So, yes, we've got the round AV in, because obviously, like I said, PlayStation 3 won't allow you to record HDMI straight from it, as it's protected. So this lead goes in where your normal TV would be, and then this one goes into the bottom of the Elgato. Nearly said Roxio then. So that's how you get around being able to record on PlayStation 3. Yeah, is via this little cable. So this other cable now, what have we got here? This looks like a HDMI cable. I don't need to open that. We've all seen what a HDMI cable looks like before. It is a silver tipped one. It would be nice to get a gold one. This one I'm very interested in. This one is an adapter. So again, AV in. And then these three leads, they used to be, was it yellow, white and red? And they were your normal non-HD cables. And then TVs and I think Xbox 360 started coming out with these blue, green and red ones, as well as the normal white, yellow and red ones. And that's how you used to get HDMI. If you didn't have a HDMI cable, into your TV, you'd actually have to plug like 6 different ports in. It was a bit of a job. But now, most things come with HDMI, so we don't really worry about that. And then this is your phono cable here, your left and right speakers. If I zoom in close here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little indent of L and R, depending on the side. It is red for right and white for left. I always remember that. Red for right, guys. That's important. So that's how you get your audio through as well, because obviously the blue, green and red will only record video, then the phonos will only record audio. It's very, very important. I can't get into this bag. I'm the weakest person in the world. I also have the weakest or the most blunt scissors in the world next to me as well. Okay, I got it. So this one is then your USB cable. Very, very simple. Normal USB 2.0 into the computer, and then you've got, what is it? I can't remember what this is. This is like a mini USB. Is it a mini USB 2? I think you got the normal 2.0 and then you got the USB 2 going into it. My old phone used to have that connection, which was really handy because I could just do whatever, plug in whatever I wanted into my phone. It was came in very, very handy. My new phone isn't like that, unfortunately, though. But yeah, I really like the feel of this. Very, very clean, very metallic look to it. But we are going to have to leave it there, guys, I think. I'm going to go and play with this now. I'm going to go and have a test, see how easy it is and intuitive it is. That doesn't make sense. That wasn't a word, was it? Going to have to find out, read the quick start guide on how to actually sort of work it. If there's going to be some software, I expect it's going to be actually inside the Game Capture HD. So as soon as you plug this into your computer, I expect it's going to say to install some software. So you can actually start the recording and stop the recording when you want. Going to be very interested in looking into that. I'm going to go and play with this now for the rest of the day. Videos will be going out tonight. Yeah, I'm going to do some comparisons now on between the two Roxios and the Elgato. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there. There's nothing else on the box that I need to show you. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. My voice is messing up. I haven't been up too long. I saw this come through the post and I was like, video time. Okay, yeah. We're going to leave it there, guys. Roxio is very good for beginner, but now I think the Elgato is the way forward. It's now as cheap as the Roxio was when I got it. So if you're doing this yourself at home and you're starting up your own channel, go for the Elgato. Okay, guys. Bye!